What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you a couple different ways to cut a 2x4 using a circular saw. Um, there's a bunch of different ways, and then at the end I'm going to show you what I think is just the quickest way to make a cut, if you're in production doing framing and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first way you're going to do it is you're going to make a mark. So for here, I'll just put 2 inches, and then you'll take your speed square, put it up against there, make your mark, and then take your circular saw, and go along the line. And if you know how to use a circular saw, you can get it pretty close to square. Yeah, I mean, that ain't bad. That ain't really bad as far as time, but there is an extra step because you got to mark it, and you got to put your square there and then go. And then if you're not really good with your circular saw, it's not going to be super straight. So the second way is, so you put your mark there, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to use your speed square as a reference. You're going to put your circular saw here, and then you'll line your blade up with that, and you'll use your circular saw basically to guide it in a straight line. And then you get an exact, perfect square. Now, while that definitely works and it is fairly fast, you do have an extra step. What I like to do is, we'll just put, a random mark. And as opposed to using your speed square, what you can do is you take your circular saw, you line it up, where the blade's going to be. And basically, you're going to make a plunge cut. And that gets it started. And then you just go right through. And if you guys can see, I mean, that is almost perfectly square. And the reality of it is, when you're doing framework, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly square. Boards are warped, twisted, and stuff like that. And you're not doing machining, nothing's going to be absolutely perfect. So yeah, just to make a plunge cut, go right through and do it super fast, that's the best way. And I think it's the fastest way to cut a 2x4. Yeah, I'm going to be doing other how-to videos. So check out my channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.